와!
진짜 대박! 안녕하세요, 아동네입니다.
여러분 안녕하세요. Hello and welcome to Our Dongne, the ultimate destination for all things as Korean culture. I'm your host Sua, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on the journey. But first, a little thing about me is I'm from Hong Kong and I'm an occupational therapy major with a deep passion for all things Korean.
Hi guys, I'm your co-host Zaynab and I'm currently a psychology student at the University of Bradford and I'm looking forward to explore the Korean culture with you guys, so please stay tuned.
Yeah, welcome to our first episode of Our Dongne. This program is going to be a 4-episode series program about Korean culture. Ara is a short form of Ice Americano in Korean, which is kind of a slang in Korean, so we use it. We want this program to be a coffee and chill podcast.
And the word Dongne means district or area. I hope that our podcast can also be a platform to connect people with Korean culture.
Yeah, sure. We will be discussing about the Korean language, K-pop, K-dramas, and lastly discuss about the values of Koreans, with Koreans of course. Each of these themes is as diverse as the culture itself, and I can't wait to share it all with you. Yeah, this makes sense. So make sure to subscribe and never miss an episode. Stay tuned.
So first of all, how did you get into Korea and K-pop?
So I think it's like 8 years ago when I was in my 4th grade. My friends showed me the dancing video of Twice. You know Twice?
I know.
Okay.
Twice.
And then I started to follow their dance moves from the video. After a while, I started to discover more different K-pop groups and began to watch K-dramas and become more interested in the Korean culture, such as the language, the people, the food, the makeups, and more. So I think the reason makes me like Korea so much is how fancy it looks like. For example, K-pop idols are always pretty and handsome, and they have good body shapes and put on pretty makeups. They are also very talented in performances. Their stages just look amazing. How about you?
So, about me. K-pop and K-drama came to me at a time when I was struggling a lot. But I loved how it took me to this dream Delulu land. Oh, I know you all can relate with this, guys. So I first found BTS through the James Corden show and I was just mesmerised because it was something different. And I slowly started watching and engaging with the music, and it became a part of my life as dance has such an impact and so does music. I never watched a K-drama before, but I remember watching the first ever one, which was Extraordinary Attorney Woo, and I loved it. From there, you start to understand about Korean culture and the beauty industry, and like you mentioned, like you notice how flawless looking they are, and you want to engage more with the culture, and it's just taken a part of my life, and yeah. Okay, so how about you? Have you been to Korea before?
Yeah, I've been there twice. So the recent one was the summer vacation this year, and I went there for a whole month to study in Yonsei, Yonsei University.
Yeah, I know Yonsei.
So I study in there, but the subject is really not related to my subject. I just went there for experiences and know Korean people, and then I was like, immersed to the whole study environment. So it feels really good, and I have 1 month of time to explore the Korea. Although I haven't been to Jeju or like Busan, but I've been to like Hongdae every day. So it was so nice. How about you? Have you been to Korea before?
No, I haven't been to Korea, but obviously I want to go. And like you mentioned, Yonsei, that's somewhere where it's one of my dream places to get into, and I'm working my way there. So hopefully I can get into it. But you mentioned that you went to Korea. So did you speak the language, and how did you communicate with the locals?
Yes, since I love their language so much since I was like 4th grade, so at that time I started to memorize some Hangul, their words, their language, and starting from the pandemic, I started to really get into this language and started to learn Korean really deeply and got the exam. So when I went to Korea, I know how to communicate with them like in basics, and I can meet my level can make me meet some friends there using Korean. So how about you? Do you know any Korean?
Okay, so I know a few, but the pronunciation may not be great, but I know 대박, 진짜, 하지마. You know all the 사랑해 probably to pronounce that with my accent, but it's fine.
It's fine.
but-
Accent is accent.
But I want to learn more. Could you teach me
Yeah,
something? Some
Sure.
Korean words.
But you didn't mention the most basic one. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Yes.
Yo. Sorry.
Yeah, so there's someone who pronounce it like, if for example 안녕하세요, that's not correct, so you can pronounce it like 안녕 first. 안녕하세요.
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 Yes, it is better. And then that is it means hello, so it is like a formal greeting if you use 안녕하세요. But if you want to greet with friends, you can greet with 안녕 itself. And 안녕 itself also means goodbye. So you can say 안녕 for hello and goodbye.
So 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요 or 안녕. It's also
안녕.
fine. Yeah, that was so good. Yes, that was perfect. And then the next one is 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yes, you know what is 감사합니다?
Thank you.
Yes, perfect. So actually, they usually don't really pronounce the ha, so they would just combine it to 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, that's right. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
So when you hear the staff like anywhere, for example, Olive Young, you will hear them say, "Oh, 감사합니다, 감사합니다," but like very 감사합니다, but not 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, that was perfect. And then to get to know, I think everyone might be interested in how to pronounce their own names. For example, my name is Sua. Actually, it is a Korean name that I made myself. So if it's in English accent, it will be Sua.
Sua.
How you pronounce my name if it is English? S-U-A, how you gonna pronounce it?
Sua.
Yeah?
Sua.
Sua. I cannot pronounce it in a very English name. So if it's in Korean, it is Sua. So sometimes for them to introduce themselves, they will sometimes emphasize their each word because they usually have 3 words or 2 words in their names. So it's just similar as Chinese characters, like their names are like in 2 or 3 words. So if I gonna pronounce my name is Yi Su because my surname is Li and it's same as Chinese, gonna put in front, so it is gonna be Yi Su. So sometimes when they do self introduction for the people they first met, they would say 안녕하세요, 저는 이수아입니다 to emphasize their each characters. So for you, Zaynab, do you want to have any Korean names rather than Zaynab, or do you want to go for Zaynab?
I don't know. I want a nice Korean name, somewhat different.
Then we can just go for your original name, Zaynab. Let me have a think. Zaynab, because they have like J for Zai, or you can use S. You can use Zaynab or Zaynab. It's also fine.
Zaynab.
You want to be Nap or Nep?
Nap.
Okay.
Cause like say nap, but it's like say nap.
Zaynab.
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 Yes. So, for everyone, like for any audience, if you want to translate your name into Korean, you can just make it more like they don't have pronunciation of R, so they're gonna put everything in R into L. For example, our program name Ice Americano, they will make it to Ice Americano. So they don't have the R sound. So just make if your name have any R's, then just make it L.
Yeah, I did, guys.
Sorry, I'm talking so much. So, are there any things that you still want to learn?
I want to know when you go shopping the basics, because when I go Korea, I want to know what I can do to be the best possible version of myself.
Yeah, sure. So I can talk about how to order in restaurant and how to shop in Korea.
Of course.
So the first one is if you are in a restaurant, if you want to order, then you can just shout by 주문이요. 주문이요.
주문이요.
Yes.
주문이요.
Yes, that was perfect. What is 주문? 주문 is like I'm gonna order, and then iyo is just it is. It means it is. So it is. If you have a yo in that sentence, it means it is a polite way to say it. So 주문이요 it itself is means it is order like something like this.
주문이요.
Yes, so you can just shout in what is that called? Like when you barbecue and any shops, you can just shout it out. 주문이요.
It's like excuse me, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
주문이요.
But if it's for excuse me, there's another word. It's called 저기요.
저기요.
Yes. Or you can just shout 사장님.
사장님.
Yeah, 사장님. It means the boss. Like sometimes the boss will be around the restaurant, so you can also shout this way. And then usually when I order, I don't know the names of the food. I would just say I want this and I want this. Just like when I come to UK, I want this, please. And
So
then
pointing helps. And like body language.
yeah. And then how you can order it is 이거 주세요.
이거 주세요.
Yes, 이거 it means this, and 주세요 means please give me. So 이거 주세요.
이거 주세요.
Yes, this is please give me this. After going to the restaurant, we're gonna go shopping. So, the first thing we're gonna learn is how much is this? How much is this? Is 얼마예요? 얼마?
What's it?
얼?
All?
Yeah, it's
Is that-
O and then or like it's like
All.
it's like L at the end. 얼마예요?
얼마예요?
Yes, that was perfect. Yes, it means how much is this? And then after you buy it, like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Oh, it's not expensive, and you pay. After you pay, and they will ask a question. Frequently asked question is 영수증 필요하세요? It means do you need a receipt? But usually in the shops, they're not gonna talk in this slow. But usually when I listen it, I heard like this. So I was like, okay, I cannot hear a word, but I know they're asking me about the receipts. So they would say it like 영수증 필요하세요. You can memorize this feeling, like
Memorize the phrase.
yeah, the phrase. So you can follow me at once. 영수증
영수증
필요하세요.
필요하세요.
Yeah.
필요하세요.
Yes. 영수증 means the receipt, and 필요하세요 means do you need this? So their sentence is quite different from English. They're opposite. Yes. And then there's another phrase that you might use is do you need a bag? So for do you need a bag, you can bag in Korean means 비닐봉투. Yes. So 비닐봉투. 비닐
비닐
봉투.
멍투
봉투.
huh?
It's like P and B in between. 봉투.
멍
Yeah, two.
투
Yeah.
봉투.
비닐봉투.
비닐봉투
필요하세요?
필요하세요.
Yes. Same as 영수증 필요하세요. That 필요하세요 means need, and then there's another way to say it is 비닐봉투에 담아 드릴까요? It's a little bit difficult. Do you want to challenge it?
Let's go. Let's challenge ourselves.
비닐봉투에
비닐봉투에
담아 드릴까요?
담아드릴까요?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
let's
good. So it means like you want me to put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. That action.
아니요.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna tell you. So for the reply, you're gonna say 네 for yes, 아니요 for no,
아니요.
yes, or 네 for yes. And there's another way to say 아니요, which is 괜찮습니다.
괜찮습니다.
Yeah, you know what is 괜찮아, right?
It's like it's okay, right?
Yes, it's fine or it's okay. So for this one, it is oh, it's fine. I don't need it. You can say 괜찮습니다. I don't need it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, so it takes time to learn it. I took like, I don't know how many years did I take it, but anyway, so practice makes perfect. You have done it well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I encourage the audience as well to keep tuning in and discovering more about the language and the culture, because I learned a lot in these, literally how long we've been sat here. So please, 10 minutes, so please do stay tuned, guys. And I want, in conclusion, remember that our passion for Korean culture is boundless, and we're here to share it with you. We've got an exciting lineup of episodes ahead where we'll delve deeper into the essence of Korea.
So whether you're a die-hard K-pop fan or just curious about this remarkable culture, we have just got something for you. For example, today is the language. So don't forget to share this podcast with fellow culture. I don't know how to read that word, so I'm gonna skip it. Then stay tuned for the upcoming episodes. So on the next episode, we are going to discuss about the K-pop culture, sharing good music, and discuss about the K-pop industry, including my personal experience in K-pop trainee preparing company. So,
Thank you for joining us on the Korean Culture Adventure.
thank you. Thank you, and goodbye for now. And I will see you for the next
Next
episode.
episode.
So,
Annyeong!